Venom. I've been looking forward to this. Oh, it's from Sony. And Marvel.
Everyone's got their thing. Maybe it's a breakup, a death, an accident. Whatever it is, you used to be one thing. Now, you're something else.
Hey, there's the symbiote.
We all have our own problems. Our own issues. Our own demons.
Coming soon. So they didn't show any of Venom, actually. They showed Eddie Brock. Okay, let's go through this again. Alright. Don't know who the... Oh, this is the preview trailer. Okay. So we got some beach thing. Either that's a screen or that's a window, and this hospital is in the middle of some beautiful environment outside of New York somewhere. I'm kind of sad that this isn't a straight Marvel Studios film, because this means I don't know if we'll ever see Tom Holland's Spider-Man show up. But we may. You never know.
Everyone's got their thing.
Oh.
Maybe it's a breakup.
So I'm assuming this is going to be Tom Hardy's character's love interest. I don't know. When I look at her, I see, what's her name? Gwen Stacy, but who knows? It could be Gwen Stacy. I mean, this isn't Andrew Garfield's universe, so this could be very well be Gwen Stacy. I don't know. I haven't been paying much attention. I haven't seen much of Venom other than like Tom Hardy is cast as him, but I've been really looking forward to this because Venom's one of my favorite Spider-Man villains or characters. He's not technically a villain some of the time. And we have some laboratory. Is this where they're keeping the symbiote? Is this where he gets the Venom symbiote? And he says a death right here, and I don't know if it's hard. I don't know what these are. Are these symbiote blobs or something? Is this somebody else? Is this somebody he cares about or something? Or are these just like body parts? Is this all they could find was just like body parts?
An accident.
An accident. So we see something huge right here. Is this when Venom, when Eddie Brock becomes Venom, and is this something that he has thrown? Because he's super strong. I also heard rumor that Carnage may be in this thing, because like they were teasing a lot of Carnage, like at some point, like the movie was called Venom, Carnage. So I would really love it, because Carnage is probably one of my favorite Marvel villains of all time. I feel like he's really underrated. I love Carnage so much, and I would love to see him in this. Venom versus Carnage.
Whatever it is.
We got Eddie Brock. Obviously after the accident, most likely.
You used to be one thing. Now, you're something else.
This here. And there we have it. There is the Venom symbiote right there. And I don't know if there's anything. It looks like the same symbiotes in this one. I can't really see much, but I don't see any red, so I don't know if the Carnage symbiote is in this one. But here's obviously Venom symbiote. It Looks really good. Can't wait to see him. And I don't know who that is. He's the pilot from Rogue One. I don't know what character he plays. Obviously, he's either stealing the symbiote or like he owns whoever brought him the symbiote, because these look like his scientists and they're about to work on it or something.
We all have our own problem.
And Tom Hardy again. I love Tom Hardy. He's a really good actor. He's a fantastic actor in my opinion. If you cover his mouth up, like at a certain angle, you see Bane. I have no idea who this is. Could that be Carnage? Or somebody? He's causing a lot. I don't know if like if somebody's using power to crash all these vehicles, but if they're just trying to get out of the way and wrecking into things and killing people inside, then that could be Carnage, because Carnage is a mass murderer, psychopath. And something's obviously gone wrong.
Our own issues.
And we got people being pushed around. I don't see any tendrils though. So could the villain be one of the villains or the only villain? Could it be somebody with a force power of some kind, wind power or something? He's pushing all these people around. And what I find interesting about this scene, I don't know if you can see it well, but when I was watching it, I noticed, I don't know if these are just Tom Hardy's veins, but you can sort of see like something like black underneath the skin crawling up. I don't know if that's just Tom Hardy's veins when he's screaming, or if that's indicating like the symbiote's starting to take over. Oh yeah, here's a better shot. It's like you see something black sort of like webbing itself up from underneath. I don't know if that's underneath his skin or just like really tightly against the skin. And I don't know if that's just his veins from him being a terrific actor and screaming really hard. But something is going on around here. So could that be Venom symbiote? This is probably the closest thing we've ever seen to Venom right now. And it's obviously it's really painful. And this is more of it. Just crawling up.
Demons.
And then you got one of my favorite shots. The Venom face. I hope the grin. My only problem here, and I hope it's just for the logo's sake. I hope the grin is not this small, because if you read the comics, Venom's grin is really like ear to ear. Like it is like comes up here. Like it is that wide. Like it'll stretch all the way pretty much up to his ears, pretty much. And it's like really long. He's got the tongue thing that always creeped me out as a kid, was the tongue just like swirling out. Like in some posters that you see of Venom, like his tongue is even breaking his teeth, like it's just swirling out and breaking off teeth. And then it morphs into the V for Venom. I really hope Carnage shows up in this movie, and I don't want another Spider-Man 3 Venom. I don't want it to be stupid looking. I don't want it to be idiotic. I don't want it to be high-pitched like, "Oh, Sandman, let's kill the spider." That's not how it sounded, but like it was really high-pitched. And when you see a lot of stuff with Venom, I know he doesn't have the voice in the comics, but when you see all the animations and stuff, like Venom voices, it's like it's like he's got a deep voice, and I think Tom Hardy can do that. It would be really funny, really funny but stupid if he just did his Bane voice, like, "Oh yeah, Spider-Man, you merely adopted the webbing. I was born in it, murdered by it. I didn't see the franchise films until I was already a man. Until then, everything to me was comics." You know, it'd be really stupid, but it'd be really funny as well. But yeah, I really hope. I don't want another Spider-Man 3 Sam Raimi Venom, because that was stupid. It was just stupid. I really hope Sony and Marvel does a good job of handling this, and I have faith. I'm really excited because Venom is one of my favorite characters in Marvel. I know I said that about a lot of the characters, but like he really is. Like he's like I was a big fan of him as a kid, and I really would love to see him get some love in the movies and actually be good. Coming soon in association with Marvel. So I don't know if we'll actually see like Tom. We may. I don't know if Marvel, because I know they bought out Fox, but I don't think Spider-Man is part of Fox. I think Spider-Man is owned by Sony. So I think Sony. I could be wrong. I think Sony fully owns the Spider-Man franchise right now, and they're just like letting Marvel borrow him, which sucks. I think Marvel should own all the characters, but who knows? We may see Tom Holland's character show up. Who knows? But I'm really looking forward to this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Please subscribe to me here. And please follow my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TheJohnViking. It'll be in the bio, the description below. And I can't wait to see this movie, guys. I'm really excited. I hope they announce when it's going to be. I hope they give another trailer where they actually show Venom and maybe Carnage. And hope it comes out not too soon. I don't want it to rush. I mean, I know it's been in production for a long time, but I don't want it to be rushed. Like I would prefer it being like a fall or Christmassy sort of release, because we got like Pink Panther. Yeah, we got Pink Panther coming out Valentine's Day. We got Infinity War coming out in May. We got Deadpool coming out in March, April, sometime around then. So we got a lot of Marvel movies coming out. So I wouldn't mind waiting, especially if it's good. Like if I don't want it to be bad, but I want them to have it. I know production's pretty much ended already, but I want them to have as much time as possible to make this the perfect Venom movie, because Venom needs some love. He's underrated, I think. I don't think he gets a lot of attention that he needs, and I could be wrong. I've been reading some of his newer comics, and apparently he's like a police officer now or something. I haven't really caught up. It's really hard for me to get into Marvel comics, even though I love Marvel comics, because like you pick it up and it's like, oh, remember that time when Iron Man died for the 13th time? And you're like, when did this happen? I didn't know Iron Man died. He's standing right there. He died for the 13th time. What was the other 12? What was the other 13? What was the 13 times he died? And it's like, if you want to see Iron Man's first death, look up Iron Man issue number 568. Oh, by the way, this was released in 1962. And I'm just making up dates here. Just don't quote me on any of this. It was released in 1962, and it cost around $52,000 to buy this one issue. And so I can't read that. I'm a very chronological person. I know I'm running on tangents right now, but I'm a really chronological person here, guys. Like I have to do things in order. Like it was so hard for me to get into Final Fantasy, and I haven't really fully gotten into Final Fantasy anyway, because I've been playing Final Fantasy Car Driver Simulation, and it's been really boring. And I'm gonna give 7 a try. But I tried to play Final Fantasy 15, and I may pick it up again when I'm in the mood to it. But like it's just a car driving simulation where you fight monsters and drive and let somebody else drive your car everywhere in real time, and it's boring as hell. But like it was hard for me I was scared to get into Final Fantasy, because I'm like, do I have to play Final Fantasy 1 to understand what's going on? And like, no, it's a separate universe, so that was okay. But like Marvel comics, like I have Marvel comics, I read some Marvel comics, but like I recently took a pause on the X-Men comics, because apparently Magneto was the leader of the X-Men, and I don't remember that ever freaking happening. Magneto was the bad guy, I thought. When did this happen? Where's Charles Xavier? Oh, Charles Xavier is dead in issue X-Men number 1238. Oh, and also Emma Frost came back from the alternate X-Men universe, the new X-Men, where she now becomes Magneto's wife, and Cyclops turns out to be gay, which isn't a problem at all. Oh, and also Phoenix is actually a man, if you read issue number 100,244. And I'm like, what is all this going on? So like, back to my original subject, I saw that like Venom was a police officer, and I think it's I think he's a police officer and not like like Eddie Brock police officer. I'm talking about like he's Venom. The Venom suit takes on like an armored form, and I don't even know if it's Eddie Brock. I think it's part of the Spider-Man 2099 universe. I could be wrong. I mainly saw it from the Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 game. I was collecting characters and like I'm police officer Venom, and yeah, we gotta stop all the crime. I'm like, when did this happen? But anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm excited. I hope we get a trailer with some actual Venom, Impossible Carnage footage. And I will see you all next time.